This is a reading from the letter to the Hebrews. Since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us rid ourselves of every burden and sin that clings to us, and persevere in running the race that lies before us, while keeping our eyes fixed on Jesus, the leader and perfecter of faith. For the sake of the joy that lay before him, he endured the cross, despising its shame, and has taken his seat at the right of the throne of God. I like that passage from the letter to the Hebrews for a couple of reasons. It's a powerful reminder that we are not alone on our journey of faith. We are surrounded by what the writer in a lovely poetic phrase calls a cloud of witnesses. That's another way of saying that we are part of the communion of saints, this great procession of believers down through the ages, some of whom we know by name, most of whom we've never even heard of. If we had begun that passage from the letter to the Hebrews a few verses ahead of where we did, we would have heard names like Abraham, Moses, Gideon, Samson, David, Solomon. All of them are with God, but you know, none of them was entirely exemplary or without blemish. Far from it. They were just as human as you and I are. And the cloud of witnesses does not stop with them. Think of your favorite saints, maybe your patron saint, or the saints who inspire you, the saints whose stories you love, the ones you go to with your special requests, maybe the saints whose statues are in your parish church or even in your home. The cathedral has a lot of them. Some of them are represented by statues, others are in the stained glass windows. There's the Blessed Mother, the four evangelists, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, St. James, St. Joseph, St. Patrick, St. Therese, St. Anthony, St. John the 23rd, St. Francis Cabrini, the very first American saint who actually prayed in St. James Cathedral in its early years. They are all there, and what a great cloud of witnesses they are. But the cloud of witnesses doesn't stop there. You can add to their number people you have known and loved and who have gone home to God. Your grandparents, maybe, or an aunt or uncle, a neighbor or a friend. And today we are remembering and giving thanks for all the deceased alumni of O'Day High School over the past nearly 100 years. Most, if not all of them, we never knew, but they too are part of the great cloud of witnesses. I told you that there were a couple of reasons why I like that passage from the letter to the Hebrews. The other is because it tells us to fix our eyes on Jesus, or to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, who inspires and perfects our faith. Good advice that is, wouldn't you agree? Keep your eyes fixed on Jesus. It's not always easy to do that, of course, because so many things can get in the way. But that's what we keep trying to do. That's what our Christian life is all about. Jesus tells us in St. John's Gospel that he is the way, the truth, and the life. He is the way, our path to God. He is the truth, all we need to know about God. And he is God's very life, welling up within us. My friends, let us keep our eyes fixed on Jesus. He is the only one who can help us make sense of life, its joys, its sorrows, its happy times and its heartaches, its highs and its lows and in-betweens. Let us keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, and let us be grateful that we don't have to walk our journey of life alone. We don't. That great cloud of witnesses is cheering us on each step of the way and will be waiting for us with open arms when we reach the finish line. Live Jesus in our hearts forever.
Thank you for joining us today as we honor our deceased alumni. I know as I look at the calendar each year at the different events, this one always stands out as uniquely special, a great opportunity to celebrate the O'Day legacy and bring those ties together from those who have passed and contributed so much, the legacy that they've left behind. To tie that to our current community brings great strength, not only in terms of remembrance, but in very tangible terms. A remembrance of who we are, what our core values are as a Catholic school community that does make O'Day unique. As we look to our future, it is bright because of the legacy that was left by those who worked so hard and contributed so much to make O'Day the amazing school community it is. As we work to advance our core values of character, faith, and service, we do so knowing that we are honoring our wonderful alumni. Thank you again for making time to join us today, and roll Irish.
I'm Gene Krantz, the class of 1961. We're also the parents of a graduate of the class of 1996. As a member of the O'Day Alumni Board, we've always looked forward to the Alumni Memorial Mass. This important event honors our deceased alums and their families. Due to the current conditions, the Memorial Mass will be virtual this year. Hopefully next year we can again fill the cathedral with our students, families of the deceased alums, brothers, teachers, and staff who have made O'Day the school it is. Many thanks to Father Ryan and Principal Walker for making this event possible. God bless and go Irish.
Greetings, O'Day alumni, family, and supporters. My name is David Mazio, O'Day class of 1999, and since 2005, the alumni director at O'Day High School. I wanted to thank you for watching this video tribute to the deceased alumni of O'Day. As you heard from Father Ryan, Principal Walker, and others, this always stands out as a uniquely special event, celebrating the O'Day legacy, celebrating tradition, celebrating character, faith, and service. Our O'Day brothers who have passed on are never truly gone. They inspire each and every one of us daily, whether we recognize it or not. For almost 100 years, O'Day alumni have made a tremendous impact in our community, our state, our nation, and throughout the world. When people hear 802 Terry Ave, people know what that signifies. Over my time as alumni director, I've attended various O'Day alumni funerals, and at each and every one, I see other O'Day connections showing support and paying homage. The O'Day Brotherhood is real. We all have experienced it firsthand and continue to during all of life's moments. I'm extremely proud to be an O'Day man. As soon as I am finished speaking, you will see all the names of our deceased O'Day brothers. The names will be listed alphabetically. Please feel free to pause the video at any time to read through these names. May we continue to honor the legacy of our O'Day brothers who are resting peacefully in all we do and in all we stand for. Brotherhood for life.